In other Qatar news, I guess the only other point that's very important to highlight is the growing relationship, the triangular relationship of Qatar to Turkey and to Iran. In terms of Iran, there's a political and an economic dimension. So they haven't yet started cooperating in security affairs, but they've seen in the 2017 to 2018 a 117% growth in the volume of trade. And essentially, Iran has become the staple goods provider. So Qatar is importing livestock as well as machinery or machinery parts. And it's become basically the breadbasket for Qatar. And the Iranians have opened up their port facilities to import things for Qatar, and then they just ship them over the sea. In Turkey and in the Turkish-Qatari relationship, it's much more focused on security relations. And this year, the Qataris and the Turks began not only to deepen their commitments to one another, and the Qataris opened up the joint Turkish-Qatari military base for an expansion. So the Turks announced that they will be able to station something like 60,000 troops in Qatar within the next 2 to 3 years. That number seems a bit large, it seems a bit exaggerated, and it could be a way that Turkey is trying to put more pressure on the other Arab Gulf countries, particularly Saudi Arabia, as they have this unfolding dyadic problem. But nevertheless, there is going to be a deepening of the commitment, the Turkish commitment to Qatar, and that's going to change the balance of power in the region. They've begun training exercises together. Their top leadership is preparing for joint operations together. So I think that 2019 will see a further erosion of the Qatar-Gulf relationship in favor of a Qatar-Turkey relationship. And of course, that's on the basis of their mutual support for and from the Muslim Brotherhood.